Here we go then for lower bracket round 6 of the From Zero to Hero tournament. The match will oppose Spam, Egèr, MathiCs, and Flyer. So the first map we're going to be on is Rise Up by MD Point. The best time we could gather is a 1:03.602 by Carl Jr. So technical first part here on the wall, then the double right-hander right here before the platform part, the blue part between the cactuses we go. Then we go onto the uphill right-hander and then get a really tight line, go outside the pole, then orient the car with that drop to get a nice line here, unlike Flyer, which Flyer tried to do, but unfortunately he hit the wall. Then the downhill, make sure to negotiate it to keep as much contact with the patch, with the road as possible. And then onto this long sweeping left-hander, onto the drop between the two poles right here. Then we go onto this banked right-hander, which is really easy to mess up the line and actually have to slalom in between the walls, and we're losing a lot of time as a consequence. Then we got this drop right now. If you get a little bit of airtime in there, you can still use that airtime to actually steer the car and get a much better angle than this left-hander right here. We see Egèr full stop picking, but that's okay. Then we got Spam here around the hole in the platform part. Avoid clipping the block here, and then onto the final section of the track. The second to last turn here, around the outside of the hole and the pole here, then around the bubble in the final corner, and jump into the finish on the right for the risky finish, and get to the finish in a 104.078 for Spam. 103.602 is the world record, is the best time we could get by Carl Jr. So, good luck, have fun everyone. Map 1 underway, the match is starting, and we're going to be spectating Spam, 2012 world champion. So, start really well negotiated by almost all the players. As a result of CP1, it's Flyer who gets the whole shot. CP2, it will probably be MathiCs who gets the whole shot after a really nice negotiation of the blue part between the two cactuses. Now onto the platform part right here where we saw Flyer fail in the warm-up. It seems as though everything is well collected, but MathiCs is all over the place and is dropped down to P4 already as a result of the first 5 CPs. Flyer, Spam, and Egèr are top 3, MathiCs in the top 4, trying to claw back up some gap and try to get back to the train, and the drop down is really well negotiated by all the players here. Will anyone fail this uphill? It seems as though nobody will get any full stop pick or any catastrophic failure. Spam and Flyer are battling it out fiercely. 100th of a second with the gap between the two players. Spam is currently in the lead in front of Flyer, and Flyer will touch the inside wall. He will be the first to yield, and Spam will be in the lead, but watch out for Egèr. Egèr will clip the outside wall as well, and now it's going to be up to MathiCs to deny his fellow compatriot for the first round win. Let's see in the final few corners. The second to last corner here outside the hole here, and now around the bubble for the final jump. It seems as though Spam has got this under control, and this MathiCs can pull something in the final corner. Oh, that's going to be the snipe for MathiCs, potentially. No, he will not get the finish. Spam will score the round with a 104.188. Egèr second, Flyer third, and MathiCs will cross the line in 4th place as a result of that full stop pick in the finish. And so Spam will draw first blood despite MathiCs' attempts to deny him the round win. He will get the first 10 points on the board. Remember, we got 100 points to go for the finalist mode. Here on this lower bracket round 6, and meanwhile MathiCs has got this good job onto CP1. Flyer still does not remain anymore after clipping the cactus at the exit of just before CP2, and Flyer is going to be out of the running already. Egèr is in 3rd place. Spam not having the best line to the platform part will drop down to 2nd place and potentially 3rd place with Egèr trying to overtake him. Egèr does get the job done before the corner, but Spam's got more momentum in the better line compared to the Hungarian driver, and thus he's able to remain in 2nd place temporarily, albeit. And now Egèr forced to actually go really wide, dropping momentum compared to Spam here, and now it's going to be MathiCs versus Spam, the inter-Dutch duo still raging. MathiCs still in the lead, Spam in 2nd place, half a tenth behind MathiCs right now. As we go into the platform part, MathiCs was really wide. That's going to be the cue for Spam to actually get back into the lead. And it's going to be yet another close finish coming up with the final few turns right here. Around, say, outside of the hole right here. Then around the bubble into the final turn. Spam again, I got the advantage. Will MathiCs be able to make something? No, it will be Spam who wins the round yet again. This time in a much closer round than we thought. 104.235, 104.281 for MathiCs in 2nd place. Egèr third with a 104.288, and Flyer in 4th position. So then, 20 points on the board for Spam after the first 2 rounds. Egèr 2nd place with 10, 9 points for MathiCs in 3rd, and 7 points for Flyer in 4th place. We're going to be spectating a little bit more Egèr, the Hungarian driver from Team Centauri. Currently, the start is well done. CP1 done by Flyer for 6,000ths of a second in front of MathiCs, but MathiCs will get back the lead after the second CP. Onto the platform part we go. MathiCs still in the good lead. Spam with a really inside line through there. Still keeping up with Flyer, and Egèr trying his best to keep it up with the boys and trying to make something happen potentially with Flyer, trying to overtake him for third place. MathiCs still in the lead. Spam in second place, 300th of a second behind his fellow compatriot, but maybe this could be the cue for Spam to overtake him. Yes, he does. Just after this corner, and Spam will take the lead. Now, potentially a 10th of a second. Yes, a 10th of a second between him and Flyer. Flyer battling it out with MathiCs for a second place, and Egèr could potentially make something happen as MathiCs drop more momentum compared to the rest of the players, and Egèr will be up to third place temporarily, albeit, and Spam has failed his turn. No, he will actually get more momentum than Flyer, and Flyer will be up to second place. Now he's going to be up to the finish to decide who will get first place and who will get the rest of the pack. In the bubble we go. Flyer could potentially make something happen here. Spam will be feeling it, and it's going to be Flyer who wins it. Egèr full stop picking at the finish line. Flyer first with a 103.938, Spam second, MathiCs third, and Egèr will be crossing the line. Yes, in fourth place. So then, Flyer getting his first good round on the board right here. Flyer with moving up to second place with 17 points, demoting Egèr and MathiCs to third equal with 13 points. Spam currently leading the charts, with 26 points to his credit. Flyer having a really good start, getting the lead after the first two CPs as we head into the platform part right now, the very first platform part of this track, and it's really well negotiated with Spam and MathiCs have got a much better line compared to the Czech player from Team Elementaries, and thus that's going to allow MathiCs and Spam to be up in P1 and P2, although Flyer is trying to fight back immediately after that, and he's having none of that Dutch battle right here. He's trying to keep that first place only for himself. And right now, it seems as though he's really doing well so far. MathiCs is still in second, 300th of a second and behind. It seems as though Egèr has made a huge mistake, and he's 4.5 seconds down, so the Hungarian driver is pretty much out of the picture at this point, and Flyer is trying to pull a little bit of a gap right here. Maybe we could see a 10th of a gap being drawn between him and MathiCs. Yes, and Spam with a bit of a slower line compared to MathiCs will drop down, then 2/10ths down, and MathiCs has managed to claw the gap back to Flyer, and we're going to get to see witness the final two corners right here on this round, and here we go. Flyer versus MathiCs. Who will get it? MathiCs with a much better line than Flyer. Who will get it to the line? It will be MathiCs. No! MathiCs will clip the outside of the girder, and he will be turtling outside. It's going to be a DNF for MathiCs. Heartbreak for the Umalov's driver, who will not score any points. Flyer will finish first, Spam second, and Egèr third. So 32 points for Spam in the lead. Then we got 27 points for Flyer in second place, Egèr third with 17 points, and MathiCs, as a result of that non-finish, is demoted down to fourth position with 13 points. Remember, the stakes are even higher here as a result of the lower brackets. The bottom two here will get definitively eliminated from the tournament if they do not manage to catch back up. So, as a result of that round, we got MathiCs in first place, Flyer with a bit of a wide line. He was forced to actually save it as much as he could, and he dropped down to third place as he got overtaken by Egèr. So MathiCs, Egèr, Flyer, and Spam, your top four right now. Spam 2/10ths down on MathiCs, your leader. Then we go on to this right-hander right here. Will it be heartbreak for anyone? No, everybody seems to have negotiated pretty nicely here, with Flyer trying to get back up to the pack, and he's already made the junction, and here we go. We're currently seeing game on for the lead battle and the 10 points. Egèr versus MathiCs up front, Flyer a little bit behind, a little bit further behind, and Egèr, oh, he tried to carry too much speed in there. He clips the outside of the wall, and MathiCs not having the best line. He gets demoted to third as he got overtaken by both Spam and Flyer, and now it's going to be to the final turn to decide. Flyer with the really wide outside line right here. Now onto around the bubble, and around the jump they go, and it will be Flyer who wins the round in front of MathiCs, who will snipe Spam in third, and Egèr will finish in fourth place. So, after 5 rounds played, we've got Spam in first place with 36 points. Oh, actually, no, Flyer will retake the lead as a result of that with 37 points. 1 point ahead of Spam with 36, 20 points for Egèr in third place, and 19 for MathiCs in fourth place. As we go on to the second map for today, which is going to be Krompots by Kronos and Omnipots. The best time we could gather for this map is a 105.085 by Zykos. So, warm-up round being played right here on this map. So once again, quick score recap after the first 5 rounds of the match. Flyer in the lead with 37 points, Spam in second place with 36, Egèr third with 20, and MathiCs in fourth with 19. So, heading into Krompots by Kronos and Omnipots, we see that MathiCs will go to the inside line for this particular pole turn, whereas Flyer will try to go to around the outside. The outside line will gather much more momentum, even though the inside line is the much more direct route. We saw that depending on how the players pull off, it can be seemingly equivalent, and yeah, even the advantage can be ranged from marginal to actually decently sized. And then we got this free wheel part right here, which is extremely easy to miss out, that we saw MathiCs here touch the outside wall and actually force the slowdown right here at the free wheel. And yeah, this is going to be one of these extremely key parts of the map, alongside that pole turn that we saw towards the start of this race. So the warm-up is about to be done for Flyer and MathiCs. Egèr is also completing his warm-up. So Flyer has DNF'd. He is done with his warm-up. Good luck, have fun, everyone. MathiCs done with his round as well, popping a 108.288. Not the most representative round from him on this map, on this warm-up. And Egèr will DNF here. GLHF, everyone. Round 6 underway. Map 205 underway. And we're going to be spectating Egèr this time around. Hungarian driver from Team Centauri. Currently sitting in 3rd place with 20 points, 1 point ahead of MathiCs. Right now, he still is at risk of being eliminated outright from the tournament if he does not manage to catch back up to Spam and Flyer, the 1st and 2nd. Egèr and MathiCs will go for the inside line, but Egèr does not have as much speed as he would have wanted to, and thus he gets back down to last place. So that's kind of a last resort move here for Egèr. Meanwhile, it's MathiCs and Flyer in 1st and 2nd, and Spam in 3rd place as we go into the U-turn right now. MathiCs and Flyer still battling it out for the lead. MathiCs and Flyer within each other's gearbox, and Egèr will clutch the wall, and it's going to be game over for Egèr right now. He's going to be left behind by the pack. Now we get into the free wheel. Will anyone fail it right here? Oh, well negotiated by all of the players right here. MathiCs and Flyer, it's still an eager battle at the front right here. Flyer and MathiCs is are really battling it out, nip and tuck for the lead right here on this first round. Let's actually see if there's any fails on behalf of any player. No, it seems as though anyone is giving themselves an edge, and now it's going to be out to the jump to the side. It's going to be advantage to MathiCs, who will win the round with that jump here, and Flyer 2nd place, Spam 3rd, and Egèr in 4th. 105.280 dropped by MathiCs this round. And thus, MathiCs will re-emerge in front of Egèr in 3rd place with 29 points. 40 points for Spam in 2nd place and 43 for Flyer in 3rd. So we're going to be spectating a little bit the Czech driver from Team Elementaries, Flyer, from the Czech Republic, as I said, duh. And right now he's had a really good start right here, a really nice inside line, nice momentum carrying throughout the entire section. And Egèr and MathiCs, even though they go for the inside line, the amount of speed that Flyer is able to carry through by those outside line is going to be more than enough to catch them back up and re-emerge into the lead in front of Egèr in 2nd place. Then we got MathiCs in 3rd, and Spam, who's made an early mistake in the round, or may have been driving a little bit more conservatively than I thought he would be. Then he is currently in 4th position right now. It's not looking too likely that he will get challenged too much so far, and it seems as though Egèr has got a bit wonky there and dropped a lot of momentum compared to Spam and MathiCs, and he's going to be demoted down to last place. MathiCs in 2nd and Spam in 3rd. The inter-Dutch battle for 2nd place is raging. Meanwhile, Flyer has got a 0.3 of a second advantage over the two Dutchmen, and now we're seeing the final part of the map. Spam will avoid the wall barely, and now we're getting into the final corner and the jump coming in. Flyer has got a safe haven of 0.4 of a second, and he will win the round this time around in front of MathiCs in 2nd place, Spam 3rd, and Egèr 4th, with the 105.293 being popped in by Flyer on this round. So as a result of that round, Flyer will continue to extend his advantage over Spam. He's currently halfway there to the finalist status with 53 points already. Spam is 2nd with 44 points, 35 points for MathiCs in 3rd, and 26 for Egèr in 4th. We're going to be spectating the Dutch Numelops driver MathiCs right now with this round number 8 of the match of the lower bracket, round 6. Hey Virgilius, thank you very much for watching the cast. Thank you very much for coming in to watch the cast from Zero to Hero. MathiCs with the outside line, but Flyer with much more speed as well as Spam. It seems as though Egèr has made an early mistake, and he's already finding himself a second down on the rest of the pack, and that's going to be game over for the Hungarian driver. And now Flyer, Spam, and MathiCs 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Flyer still in the lead, but Spam getting overtaken by MathiCs right now. MathiCs trying to make something happen, trying to catch up big time to Flyer. Flyer going with a bit wide right here. Let's actually see the perspective of Spam closing out the field here. 181 fail. Ooh, MathiCs dropped a little momentum compared to the rest of the people in the freewheeling. We get overtaken by Spam in 2nd place, but now maybe MathiCs could make something happen. He's gonna have to pray potentially for a mistake by one of the other two players right here, one of these two opponents, to get back up into the leading order. Meanwhile, Flyer will lead Spam by 1/10, and then 10th further down we found MathiCs in 3rd place. Egèr is 1.4 seconds down, and Flyer will retain that advantage into the jump and will win another round yet. 2nd round in a row for Flyer in the bank, 105.505. As a result of that round, 2nd place for Spam, 3rd place for MathiCs, and 4th for Egèr. Do you know if Novice checked against Pack and choke to back in only pulse? I don't really know, man. I am absolutely not in the know. I just joined from the French. I'm just done with the French Championship, and I just joined from 0 to Hero. So you're gonna have to ask someone else, man. Sorry about that. I'm gonna try to refocus back on the match. Anyways, spectating spam right now in this round, round number 9 of the match right now. It seems as though Spam and Fly are going for the outside line. There's a much better strat, but Spam did not have as much speed as he would have hoped for, and he got demoted to last place with a really good inside line from Egèr, who managed to get up, grab a spotlight just like that. But Flyer and MathiCs are your 2 leaders. Then Spam and Egèr close out the field, and the field remains really packed together right now. Only a 10th of a second of a gap between first and last. And now we're seeing Flyer trying to flex his skill right here. Even though he got a bit of a worse line compared to MathiCs, he gets overtaken by MathiCs for the lead, and MathiCs got much more momentum compared to Flyer. But Egèr got the most momentum of them all, and he will get into the lead. Will this be the first round win for Egèr finally? We're gonna have to see. Oh, the landing from Egèr, that was really dodgy there. Thankfully, he didn't really drop that much momentum compared to the rest. And Spam will clutch the outside wall. Spam will be dropping down, and MathiCs as well. The 2 Dutchmen will be out, and Flyer as well. What the fuck? And now Egèr has no other option but to win it. 105.5358 for Egèr in first place. Spam second, MathiCs third, and Flyer will cross the line in fourth place with the lead foot finish. So 66 points for Flyer in first place, second place for Spam with 56, 43 points for MathiCs in third place, and 39 for Egèr in fourth place. Let's actually spectate Egèr a little bit for this final round of the map, of the final round, for this final round on Kronpotz, round 10 of the match. Egèr going for the inside line, as does MathiCs, going a bit wider for Egèr with much more momentum compared to MathiCs, and that's going to allow him to be back up to second place in front of Spam. MathiCs will be demoted down to last place as a result of that inside line that was poorly executed, and yeah, he's going to have a lot of work to do to catch back up to Spam, Egèr, and Flyer. Flyer still in the lead, 1/10 ahead of the battle for second place with Spam and Egèr. Currently it's Spam who has the advantage, but Egèr could be pulling something of a... maybe has an ace up his sleeve. Watch out for the freewheel, and it seems as though Egèr has got much more momentum compared to Spam, and he will be able to check out for second place and actually battle it out for Flyer for first place right here. It's going to be an exciting battle. Oh, Spam! Holy crap, that was a huge F for Spam right now. And actually Egèr versus Flyer, still advantage Flyer at this point. MathiCs was a little bit further down in third position. Let's actually see battle for the first place between Egèr and Flyer, and Egèr will be getting the win as Flyer was forced to take the safe finish, and that's going to be GG for Egèr with a 105.372. MathiCs second, Flyer third, and Spam in fourth. So after 2 maps played, 70 points for Flyer in first place, Spam second with 59, and third equal are Egèr and MathiCs with 29 points. As we head into the third map, which is Cascade by Kaisla and Wormy. Best time we could gather so far is a 106.168 by Carl Jr. So then, quick recap after 10 rounds played in this lower bracket round 6 match. Flyer in first place with 70 points, Spam second with 59, MathiCs third with 49, and same for Egèr, 49 points equal. So, in this situation, Flyer can already close it out if he manages to win 4 consecutive rounds in this map. He can close it out on this map with 4 consecutive map wins. For Spam, he can reach finalist mode with 4 round wins and a fourth place finish, because he's at 59. 4 round wins would yield him to 99, and just a round finish after that would yield him a finalist mode right off the bat. For Egèr and MathiCs, they're gonna have to push a little bit more and wait for the next map. So we're currently seeing the warm-up being done right here onto the blue part through the inner CP line right here, then onto the U-turn right here on the right-hander, then uphill left-hander, we go really tight on the apex right here, go really wide on the exit, then clip the apex right here for this, and then the final jump, the drop right here. Watch out for the clipping either the hole or the block on the left side of the finish. That could be devastating. We saw plenty of heartbreaks there, and Spam will get a 107.572 as a result of this warm-up. GLHF to everyone, round 11 of the match, lower bracket round 6 between Spam, MathiCs, Egèr, and Flyer. Round 1 out of 5 on Cascade is underway. Spectating Spam for the start of this first round, and it's going to be the whole shot for Flyer potentially. Yes, Flyer will get it almost dead even. MathiCs, and Flyer goes really wide. He will be demoted down to 3rd place as a result of that, as Egèr manages to get the whole shot after CP number 2, and Spam emerges just to slot himself in 2nd place. MathiCs 3rd, and Flyer currently rounds out the field, 1.5 tenths down. Around the girders they go now. Really tight line, then around the poles. MathiCs will touch the outside wall. That's going to be game over for MathiCs right now. Spam and Egèr and Flyer, your top 3 right now. Egèr getting overtaken by Flyer for 2nd place. Egèr trying to make something happen, going really well, trying to get much more momentum than the rest of the people, but he does not seem to pay off. Spam and Flyer are you battling for the 1st place right here. 3rd place, it's gonna be Egèr with a bit of a safe haven right here compared to MathiCs, 1.7 seconds up on the Dutchman as a result of his early failure, and now it's gonna be a battle for the lead between Spam, Flyer, and Egèr. Spam has the lead right now with a 10th of a gap. Maybe could Egèr make something happen in the final jump? Let's see. Spam, no, it will be Spam who wins it. Egèr will keep it to the line as Flyer and Egèr would get the same clip on the left side block. Flyer 3rd and MathiCs in 4th place. So Spam is now within 5 points of actually retaking the lead in this lower bracket match against Flyer. Flyer 74 points in first place. Spam 2nd with 69. 55 points for Egèr in 3rd place and 52 for MathiCs in 4th. Let's actually spectate the Numulop's driver a little bit, shall we? So, currently MathiCs not having the really great start. He got 4th place as a result of the 2nd CP, and he's getting a little bit left behind, along with his compatriot Spam, by Egèr and Flyer. Ooh! That stop pick from Spam, that was such visceral. Holy crap, Spam got a complete rip right there, and that's going to be leaving him out of the picture. And now it's Flyer and Egèr in 1st and 2nd, and MathiCs in 3rd place, a little bit further down, 3 tenths down on the rest of the field, and Spam is already the best part of 3 seconds down on his opponent. So yeah, that's pretty much game over in this point for Spam. And meanwhile, Flyer and Egèr are still duking it out of front, but Egèr does have Flyer does have a bit of advantage compared to the Hungarian driver from Team Centauri. And now we're gonna have to see the final part. Could Egèr make something happen? He's currently a 10.5 behind Flyer before we get into the final jump. Will they both get the clip and allow MathiCs to go through? I have to see. Watch out for the hole in the clip right here. No, Flyer will get the 1st place with a 106.538. 2nd place for Egèr with a 106.602. MathiCs 3rd and Spam 4th, who had to take the safe finish. So Flyer for now keeps his lead. 84 points for him in 1st place, 72 for Spam in 2nd. Let's actually spectate Egèr, currently sitting in 3rd with 61 points. CP1, whole shot by Flyer. CP2 for MathiCs. CP3 will be for MathiCs as well. He got a really good start right there, the Numulop's driver from the Netherlands. And right now it seems as though he's got... Oh, and Egèr will get the double bong, the pinball for Egèr, and Spam has made another fail as well. He's going to be the 8 tenths down, and it's going to be a duel between MathiCs and Flyer for 1st place, unless we see some other shenanigans crop up in this round. Let's see how it goes. MathiCs in 1st place, Flyer in 2nd place, half a tenth down on the Numulop's driver, and now it's all about Flyer. If he's able to actually catch more momentum than MathiCs, and try to overtake him in the final part right here. Flyer with a really great line, but MathiCs is having a really outside line to carry more speed compared to Flyer, and Flyer going from the inside line, going a bit of aggressive here. He's trying to jump up on the bit of MathiCs and overtaking potentially in the final jump. Watch out for the clip on the outside. MathiCs with more speed, and the clip for the wall for Flyer, who will get down to 3rd place. MathiCs in 1st, Spam in 2nd. Egèr will be in 3rd, and it seems as though he will not take the finish. Oh, he will, no? Yes, he will. What the hell just happened for Flyer? Yeah, 106.658 for MathiCs, who will get the points for 1st place, and Flyer still in 1st place right now overall in the match, but still, he's not performing at all on this map. He could have closed it out right now. Well, he can still he could have closed it out if he got 4 round consecutive wins. Right now, all he can hope for is to get finalist mode in this round. He will need 1 round win at least, and then he can actually finish whatever round, he can finish in whatever position the following round to get finalist mode after this map. Meanwhile, it's MathiCs, Egèr, and Flyer in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, and Spam is a bit further behind, 2 tenths down in 4th place. Let's actually spectate the 2012 World Champion right now, currently sitting 3 tenths down on the rest of the field, and it's a tight pack up front for Flyer, MathiCs, and Egèr. It's Flyer who has the advantage over Egèr. MathiCs will close out the leading group. Flyer and Egèr battling it out for the lead really fiercely here, and it seems as though this could be the chance for Flyer to potentially get a round win on the board finally. Egèr will get the lead entering into the uphill, and Flyer going for a bit of an aggressive line, trying to overtake MathiCs for second. Now onto the final part of the course, and actually MathiCs will clinch the outside wall. It's going to be it for MathiCs, promoting Flyer to second. Potentially could Flyer snipe. Egèr, oh, Egèr will full stop pick. Will it be a fail for Flyer? No, Flyer will get the round win with 106.655. Spam second, MathiCs third, and Egèr in fourth place. And so at this point, Flyer can just finish in fourth place and be already in finalists entering into the next map, which is going to be, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's going to be Siphon Blur by Clem up next. So he's going to have a chance to close it out at on round number 16 of this match to get himself further into the lower bracket, to get another chance at potentially ascending to the grand final later on in the day. And meanwhile, it seems as though Flyer is off to a flying start, pardon the pun. And yeah, he's in first place in front of MathiCs and Egèr, and Spam is a little bit further down, 2/10 down on the leader. He's got a really wide line going on through there. Flyer and Egèr first and second, MathiCs in third, trying to overtake Egèr right here. He's got a really nice line compared to the Hungarian driver. He gets the inside line. He will get up to second place, albeit temporarily. He got forced to snap back out of it and get back up through the right-hander, and he will be the victim of the pinballing yet again, and he will be done for the day. Egèr almost hitting the wall on the outside, but thankfully he managed to keep it together and keep it off the wall. He remains in second place, 1/10 down on Flyer, 2/10 down on Flyer now. Spam in third place, sorry, with 4/10 of a gap between him and the leader Flyer in first place. On to the final part of the course now. Will it be hard break for Flyer? Will it be hard break for Egèr? That's not going to see as we go into the final jump right here. Will Flyer clip the hole? No, it will not be a clip. It will be Flyer who wins the round with a 106.762. Egèr second, Spam third, and MathiCs fourth. And well, we have our very first finalist mode of the day right here, with Flyer hitting finalist mode after round number 15. Spam is second with 88 points, Egèr third with 74, and MathiCs fourth with 73. Moving on to the fourth map of the day for round number 16, we've got Siphon Blur by Clem. The best time we could gather on this map is a 101.778 by Carl Jr. So then, quick score recap after 15 rounds played in this round 6 of the lower bracket. Flyer is already in finalist mode. All he needs is one round win to secure himself another go in the lower bracket. Spam is in second place with 88, and just separated by 1 point, we find Egèr in third place with 74, and MathiCs in fourth with 73. Everything is still to play for the last remaining spot. For every spot in the lower bracket so far. We're gonna have to see how Flyer does on this map right now, and yeah, we're gonna have to see how everything goes for the Czech driver. As we go onto the platform U-turn right now, go for the inner CP line right there. Watch out for that clip on the inside of the apex. We saw many hard breaks, especially from Tween a little bit earlier on towards the end of the day. Saturday with the winner bracket quarterfinal. Then we got this blue part on the grass right here. Snap back out of it, go really close to the left side wall, then go onto a drift right here, long ass drift, go hug the inside, and then onto the final right-hander, get as much speed as you can for the final jump finish and get across the finish line. So GLHF everyone. Round number 16 is about to get underway, and we're going to be spectating the man that it is all resolves about now. It's Flyer. Finalist mode for him. One round win to decide everything and to continue himself in the loser bracket. So let's see, who will go for the inside pole line right here? Nobody will go for that risky strat of going for the inner CP. Everybody seems to have found that the regular strat of going outside the CP as Flyer hits the wall. Game over already. First round done for him as finalist mode for Flyer. We all saw that the start line of between the poles is much faster compared to the rest. So MathiCs, Spam, and Egèr are top 3 right now. MathiCs leading the charge. Spam in second place. Spam in third place. Egèr in second. And the pack right now is really tightly knit. And we see Spam clinching the wall as I say that. And that's going to be MathiCs versus Egèr in this round right now for the lead and the round win with the 10 points that come with it. Right now, it is advantage MathiCs with a much better line compared to Egèr, allowing you to put a 10th, but Egèr's got much more speed in there, and he will touch the wall, MathiCs! That's going to promote Egèr up to first place. Now the Hungarian driver has only one thing to do, it's to reach the finish line to secure himself a win. He's got a second of a buffer between the nearest opponents, and that's going to be the 10 points for Egèr here in this opening round of Siphon Blur. 102.525 the finishing time for Egèr. Spam second, MathiCs third, and Flyer in fourth. So, take 2 for Flyer right now for finalist mode, and Spam needs second place right now, at the very least, to secure himself a finalist mode for himself as well. For Egèr, it's going to be a 1 round win and a second place to boot for getting this finalist status. Really sorry for the drop frames, everyone. It's my connection that's not really coming up and down every so often with the schedule. Anyway, Flyer is back up to first place. MathiCs in second, Spam third, and Egèr has made a huge mistake. He's 1.7 seconds down on the rest of the field, and it's going to be game over for the Hungarian driver right now. He had a chance. It seems as though this chance has gone right now. Meanwhile, Flyer and MathiCs in first and second, Spam in third place. Through the U-turn they go, through the CP they go, and Flyer will be maintaining the advantage. MathiCs going a bit wide, and it's going to allow Spam to catch back up to him and overtake him for second place in the following uphill. And now we see that the 2012 World Champion is going to try to make it stick, but he doesn't manage to make it stick so far, as MathiCs is able to get by him again, and he will get the pinball again! 1 round again in a row! He will get the pinball and will promote Spam to the second place that he just needed to get into finalists. So Flyer will win the round. It's going to be the GG for him. He will continue into the lower bracket. GG's for Flyer. And now Spam is on finalist and has just 1 round to win to get further into the lower brackets, and Egèr and MathiCs are gonna have to be getting big times on the board right now. Otherwise, they will get purely and simply eliminated from the From Zero to Hero tournament. Are we going to see a risky strat? No. On the start, it's pretty much the same line for everyone else. Spam gets the lead in front of MathiCs and Egèr. Let's follow the Hungarian right now, closing out the field. And it seems as though it is looking pretty good. A pretty safe battle, but no! Spam will hit the wall! Clip the block, actually, and that's going to be game over for now for Spam right now in this round. It's going to be Egèr versus MathiCs for the lead right now, and the 10 points that come with it. Meanwhile, it's advantage Egèr against MathiCs, and MathiCs is already trying to catch back up to Egèr. He's already got half a tenth of a gap between him and the Hungarian player. Let's actually see how MathiCs will fare. MathiCs got much more speed going into the next turn right here. He's got much more speed as well. Well, actually, Egèr has much more speed as a result of that turn, and he will overtake MathiCs again. Will he get the third clip in a row that will be costly? No. Egèr will still be in front of MathiCs in the next CP, and that's going to be to the finish line to the side. It seems as though MathiCs could be potentially set to make something happen. No, it will be Egèr who will win the round to move up to 98 points. It's MathiCs in second place and Spam in third. Egèr clocking in at 102.545 this round. So, take 2 for Spam to get himself further into the lower bracket to keep himself into the tournament. It's going to be all about the 2012 World Champion right now, as he seeks to close it out once and for all for the second time. Remember, it was at the exit of the blue corner that follows on. So at the exit right here, where he clipped the outside block right here, and where that completely thwarted his challenge. But right now, he seems to have passed pretty easily, and it's still game on right now, as all the pack is regrouped within a tenth of a second. MathiCs and Spam in first and second place, and Egèr in third. MathiCs going for the safe line of the CP franchising, and Spam is down to third place. Egèr and MathiCs in first and second. He's gonna have to drive out of his life right now to get back up, and Spam will clinch the outside. He will still keep as much speed as he can, though. He will not drop too much momentum compared as what he would have expected. And MathiCs and Egèr are still in first and second, but now MathiCs gets overtaken by Egèr. Will Spam be able to make something happen? Let's actually see. Oh, Egèr will be back up to first place. MathiCs will be in finalist mode coming at the end of this round, unless Spam manages to snipe them both at the finish line. Oh, he's starting to make something happen, but no, he will clip the inside as well. He will not get the finish, and Egèr will win the round in front of MathiCs in first and second. Now it's going to be up to Egèr to deny that. To deny MathiCs the win, and to get himself into the lower bracket final as well. No, actually, Egèr, sorry, I completely confused the scores. Egèr is in finalist mode, so yeah, we got a Mexican standoff right here, lads. MathiCs is gonna have to play out of his goddamn mind to deny 2 times Egèr and Spam from getting through to the lower bracket final, and it seems as though it's off to a pitiful start for MathiCs from Numelops, as he gets down already half a second compared to Egèr and Spam, who are going to be battling it out fiercely for continuing the tournament. And it seems as though Egèr has got a bit of advantage compared to Spam right now, with half a tenth of a gap between him and the Dutch driver. 2012 World Champion, we could see one World Champion out already with this end of the match if Egèr manages to keep it up. If he manages to just hold on, there could be the continuation of the tournament for Centauri's Egèr from Hungary. from Hungary. Meanwhile, it's up to Spam to show that he's got the chops to keep it up with the young Hungarian. Is he going to be able to make something happen? Will Egèr falter? We're going to have to see. It seems as though MathiCs is completely out of the picture. He will be definitively eliminated. It seems like Egèr, with much less speed compared to Spam, will Spam be able to make something happen? No, he will clip, and that's going to be the GG for Egèr, who will continue his journey into the tournaments, and Egèr and Spam and MathiCs, will be definitively eliminated.